Hey guys, today I would like to do a quick sharing on Ningxia Red. For those who has just gotten your Essential Oils Premium Starter Kit, you have found 2 packets of Ningxia Red singles in your Premium Starter Kit and might be wondering what is this about, is it safe for consumption and why should you consume it? So this video would be an introduction of Ningxia Red. The story of Ningxia Red actually begins when Gary Young wanted to find out the secret sauce to longevity, and they found out that the people in the Ningxia province of China has the longest lifespan. He actually decided to do a research and study on their lifestyle, and they realized that hey, this Ningxia province in China is very famous for their production of wolfberries. And the people there actually incorporate wolfberries into their daily diet. They make wolfberry tea, they use wolfberries in their cooking, like when stir frying vegetables or making soup with wolfberries. So it's like every day they have been consuming wolfberries, and on a prolonged basis, it's found out that wolfberries actually helps to boost their immunity system and keep them in good health, and also it's anti-inflammatory. When you actually step into a TCM shop to buy wolfberries, there are actually different grades of wolfberries, and if you ask the person manning the stall, they would probably tell you that the Ningxia wolfberries is actually at a higher grade and you have to pay like a premium for them. So this is the difference between Ningxia wolfberries and like the normal wolfberries you get. And after knowing about this, Gary Young went back and formulated Ningxia Red using Ningxia wolfberry puree, and also he incorporated other superfruits such as blueberries, cherry, aronia berries, and also essential oils to boost the health benefits of Ningxia Red. So this is how healthy red blood cells should look like. It looks very supple, very round, and bouncy. Yeah, and this is actually the normal red blood cell would look like in newborn infants, because they are not exposed to like poor lifestyle habits and also to contaminants. However, due to stress and poor lifestyle habits like intaking lots of caffeine, our bodies will become more acidic over time, and hence our red blood cell will look mutated like the pictures over here. So this is the red blood cell on the left would be red blood cells after taking soda, and also on the right is after taking caffeine, like coffee, because a lot of people likes to take coffee every morning, right? So the red blood cells will get oxidized, and it lacks oxygen. It will coil together like so it doesn't look healthy and supple over time. So under such circumstances, our bodies will be prone to inflammations and also virus attacks. And so that's how chronic diseases are formed over time. Although in the Asian culture, we do incorporate wolfberries in our diet, we do make soup with wolfberries, but maybe we are not using the Ningxia wolfberries. And also because it's like in our diet, we don't take wolfberries on a daily and frequent basis as well. So chances are we are not actually having like enough of the wolfberry goodness in us, which is why we are taking Ningxia Red to supplement our diet and also health. So besides supporting healthy immunity system, Ningxia Red also helps to reduce our chances of getting inflammation. And so when our bodies have signs of inflammation, the chances of us contacting heart diseases is also increased as well. So there's this question about is Ningxia Red suitable for diabetic patients, because after all it's like fruit juice. So fruit juice normally is like, the impression of fruit juice is that it's very sweet, it's all sweetened and all that. So Ningxia Red, they use this natural stevia extract to sweeten the beverage, and stevia is actually good for diabetic patients because it's safe. They also use it as like the natural sugar replacement for diabetic patients. But of course, if you have a medical condition, do seek the doctor's advice. So Ningxia Red is generally safe for diabetic patients, but you have to look at the nutrition facts like per serving, how much calories are there, because for diabetic patients, they have like a daily calorie intake limit. So just ensure that after taking Ningxia Red, you are not taking anything else sweet. It's like after taking Ningxia Red, and if you test your glycemic index after 2 hours, most probably the index would still remain unchanged. And for matter of fact, Ningxia Red is also very high in its antioxidant value. So I'll display a chart over here to show you its SRX values when compared to other antioxidant health drink in the market. So Ningxia Red actually has the highest antioxidant value when compared to its competitors. So why do we need antioxidants in our life, right? Because we are actually exposed to oxidative stress. As you know that our body cells, they actually do contain fats, and these fats can actually go bad and will start to corrode in your bodies and become toxins. So this is actually caused by oxidative stress. And some of the symptoms of oxidative stress would be high blood pressure, high cholesterol levels, high blood sugar levels, poor sleep quality, hair loss, and etc. They are actually all the very small symptoms of oxidative stress, and we don't want that to destroy our body. So we need to take antioxidants on the daily basis to help to combat with this oxidative stress. And another thing about Ningxia Red is that after taking it, it gives you like the daily energy boost that you require, and you can actually consider switching over from your caffeine intake to Ningxia Red, because we have members who have tried taking Ningxia Red, and they found out that they are actually getting more energetic and they don't need to rely on caffeine that much. So you can make this as like a healthy alternative or the healthy switch. So right now I'll be showing you the red blood cells before and after taking 30 ml of Ningxia Red. The recommended dosage of Ningxia Red on a daily basis is about 30 to 60 ml. And in this sachet, there's 60 ml of Ningxia Red in it. So if you happen to have laid your hands on the Ningxia Red, kindly just put it into the fridge and consume it after 3 hours, because it tastes really great when chilled.